Black Light continues countdown from the inside out on this day before New Year's, on his New Year's Eve rather. Uh, Now I want you young brothers to pay close attention to what I'm about to say. Uh, some of you, want to follow different uh, other brothers. You got followers of the Hebrew Israelites. You got followers of the Noble Drew Ali, followers of Marcus Garvey, Wallace D. Muhammad, Farrakhan, splinter groups in the Nation of Islam. You got the New Nation of Islam, Son of Man. You got John Muhammad, the spiritual and blood brother of Elijah Muhammad. He got a following. Levi, Kareem, here in Detroit. So it's splinters, and we all over the place. We haven't made no advancements. I mean, we got members. Some of us got more members than others. But we haven't made any advancements. First of all, I think that we should let the people see us unite. Buy some television time or something and let us unite. Now, if we all chip in on that, we can do this. Or at least through cyberspace, come on YouTube or something, have a conference. And then start circulating them dollars among ourselves, keeping them within our communities, circulate like that before we give them back. Then I think the next step would be to start inventing sources of energy that's free, converting sunlight into energy, converting water into energy, using hydrogen energy. I think we're not utilizing our young scientists enough. And I think that we need to have our own money. Then I think all the holistic doctors, we might not even want to use money. I'm just saying. But we need to free ourselves from this money some kind of way. Right now, we dependent on these Benjamins. We dependent on this. We dependent on this. The more of this you got, the more of these you got, the more manly you feel. You see what I'm saying? Some of us, it's hard for us to hold on to these dollars. We are in debt all the time because you got to pay your light and gas bill. You got to buy gas for your car. So you're going to need these dollars. So we'll never be free until we have our own money. We could just spend it among ourselves. We ain't got to. We could use two currencies. We could use the white man's currency and we could use our currency until we get our own laboratories or science places where we could invent energy sources You know, we need our own hospitals. Well, we got a whole lot of black doctors in the Nation of Islam. We need our own justice system. We got a whole lot of that. We ain't necessarily gotta, you know, depend on the Caucasian. We could depend on our own self if we come up with something like solar panels. If we start manufacturing solar panels and perfecting a solar panel system where, you know, we don't need a DTE or whatever you call your utility companies. Water systems for ourselves. We could these water systems that they're trying to mess with the water, especially up here in Detroit. They're finding poison in water and all like this, toxic water. And Snyder's, the governor up here, they invested in bottled water, you know, and they pushing that bottled water because the people don't trust the tap water no more. So we could come up with a way for that, but I think, I mean, a way to promote our own water system. I think we're not letting these young scientists, we're not trying to go after them, you know, and we're not, it's a lot of things that we can do to separate ourselves from this system. You know, we don't have to be dependent on this system. I'm an old cat thinking of this. I know some young guys thinking of this. The only one they present to you on the YouTube and TV where you can see is guys that is up under the establishment. You know, so they done made a job out of this instead of trying to separate us from this evil system. They're not doing it. And you got to do it with your mind. You got to come up with ways to cut yourself from being dependent on this system. Black Light out.